Hey everyone, this is my recruiting video for NCAA Football 11. They have a completely new recruiting system this year, and I'm going to make this video to show you guys how everything's going to work. Now, I'm in week 4 of my dynasty already. I'm playing with Northwestern. I'm playing on Heisman level gameplay as well as Heisman level recruiting. That's one of the changes for recruiting this year. You can have 4 different levels of recruiting, just like the gameplay: freshman, varsity, All-American, and Heisman. You see there the ESPNU top 150 as well. Didn't need much this year with Northwestern. Only needed 1 middle linebacker and 1 punter, so I have a couple guys targeted at those positions already. I've had a couple guys commit to other schools already as well, considering that I am in week 4, and have scheduled some visits with some players already. So we'll go through and show you how everything has changed. Like I said, you still have the 10 hours. You still do the phone call. The only thing that's different now is that you pick topics, and the topics randomly come up, and you can pick up to 6 topics, 10 minutes for each topic. And you don't have to worry about getting hung up on anymore, so that's no longer an issue on this year's game. So here's middle linebacker Chris Green, Oak Forest, Illinois. I'm Northwestern, so he's a home state guy. I need a middle linebacker. He's only 3 stars. Again, it's pretty hard to recruit on Heisman level with Northwestern, who's only a 3-star school. So I'm going to do 6 topics here, do the full 60 minutes, and try to lock him in. He's also ready for a visit there too. So we'll go through some of the strategy behind recruiting now. Now, the first topic to come up is conference prestige. Now, I'm actually number 1 on Chris Green's list here, so I really don't need to go after Iowa, because you can compare against other schools and try to take points away from the school. As you look here, it's a point system now. Currently, Iowa State is 340 points behind me. Now, if the roles were reversed there and I was 340 points behind Iowa State, I would probably compare conference prestige. I would probably get something like 50 points, and Iowa State would get, like a minus 20, something like that. But I don't have to go after Iowa State. I'm actually ahead of them, so I'm going to sell the conference prestige to them on its own and see how many points I can get there. And you can see the range, since the importance is unlocked. It's very high. So we'll make the pitch there and see how many points we get. The range is between 72 and 85 points, so let's see what we get here. And we get 78 points, and we get a bonus 19 points because it's a pipeline state. Northwestern is in Illinois, and I'm going after an Illinois prospect. All right, so press A. We'll go to the next topic, see what we get here. Pro potential. Again, Northwestern, C for pro potential, nothing great. Let's see. Comparing to Iowa State, it's a C as well, so you're not really going to gain anything there. And you also have the option to change the topic, and I still have to schedule the visit. So I will schedule a visit now, and if you schedule the visit, you can avoid this topic. So I'm going to avoid the pro potential topic for now, schedule the visit, and here's the thing: if you avoid the topic will go back into the pool. So now I'm going to schedule a visit to avoid talking about pro potential, but pro potential can come up again when we go through the next 4 topics. So I got a bunch of guys coming for week 6, so I'll just schedule for week 6 against Purdue, and hopefully I will win that game, but I'll probably get destroyed because I just got whooped by Central Michigan. Okay, so 99 points for scheduling the visit there. So we avoid pro potential, but it could come up again. Proximity to home. Okay, this is good. A+, of course, in-state guy. And it's unknown how important that is to him. I could compare this to Iowa State, so I can do that now, or I'm not going to change the topic because it's an A+. I'll actually, I'll take a hit at Iowa State here and see what happens there. Plus 81 for me, Northwestern, minus 33 for Iowa State. So I kind of take a shot at Iowa State and knock them down a few more points at the same time. Okay, next topic, program stability. B for Northwestern compared to a C to Iowa State. Now that's something I could compare and knock some more points off of Iowa State. But I'll try to unlock it and see how important program stability is to Chris Green. So let's ask him what he thinks. It's average, plus 35. So now that's unlocked, so we know where he stands there. Next topic, championship contender. Northwestern, needless to say, is a C+. Iowa State's a C, so Northwestern's actually slightly better than Iowa State. But it's nothing I really want to sell at this point, so I'm going to use my 1 chance to change the topic and see what comes up. Pro potential, again, I told you guys that could come up again since we avoided it. Now, here we go. I've used my scholarship. I used my 1 change topic option. So I either have to talk to him about it, or I can make a promise. You have 3 promises for the whole recruiting process. I've used 1 for him already. I already told him I'm not going to redshirt him. And I don't know if I want to guarantee a winning record against rivals first year on campus because I'm not very good with Northwestern. Like I said, I just got destroyed by Central Michigan. So I will just ask him what he thinks about pro potential. It's low, and I only get a plus 21, plus 5 for the pipeline. So there you go. All right, sixth topic, early playing time, an A plus for me, because again, I do need a middle linebacker. Only a B plus for Iowa State. So I can actually sell this, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to compare it with Iowa State and see if I can knock down Iowa State a little bit further. Minus 16 only, but a plus 40 for me. So that's the sixth and final topic. Grand total, I gained 416 points of interest while knocking down Iowa State. Do the quick math here, minus 49 points. The only thing is you really won't know the difference until the next week because you don't know how the call with Iowa State's going to go. That's something you can't see. You can only see what you do there. So that's all for Chris Green, and he's coming week 6. All right, so here's a punter that I need. I had 2 punters on my board, one committed to Texas, I believe. Actually, it was LSU. So now I'm just down to Jeremy White of Pecos, Texas. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So there we go. I need the punter. He's the only one I got on my board so far, so I'm going to do the full 60 minutes with him. See what happens here. I think did I already schedule a visit with him? Yes, week 6 already. Okay, so proximity to home is important to him. And of course, he's in Texas, I'm in Illinois, so it's something I'm not going to pitch to him, and it's obviously something I can't compare with Baylor. So this is something where I'm just going to change the topic here. We're going to avoid the whole proximity to home issue. Campus lifestyle, B for Northwestern, a C for Baylor. I'm actually behind Baylor and Kansas, so I'm going to try to downgrade Baylor a little bit here and compare campus lifestyle to Baylor. Minus 15 for Baylor, plus 36 for Northwestern. So I gain a little bit there. Nothing spectacular. Championship contender, I'm a C+. Can't imagine Baylor would be much higher. There is C. So I'm just going to keep attacking Baylor here since I am behind them. I need a punter. I'm going to have to go get a new one on the recruiting board. Plus 25, minus 7. See, I have to really work hard to get a 2-star punter on a Heisman level recruiting. Fan base. Okay, so we already know it's very low for Jeremy White. He doesn't really care about fan base. Try to sway him, and it's exactly the same as Baylor, C+ for Baylor and Northwestern. So I'm going to make a promise here and avoid fan base for now because I really need to start moving up the list here. Let's see. Freshman All-American team, no. I'll do solid playing time because I assume he's going to get a lot of it. Plus 86. I think my punter's a senior, so obviously he will be my starting punter next year. All right, so conference prestige, an A. B+ for Baylor, so that's something I can go after Baylor on, which I think I will, because again, I need to gain some ground here. Plus 61 for me, minus 17 for Baylor, not too bad there. Okay, topic number 5, athletic facilities, C+ for me, B+ for Baylor. I'm not going to make another promise. I've already offered a scholarship. We've already scheduled a visit. Really no way for me to avoid athletic facilities now, so I'll just ask him what he thinks about it. It's low, so that's good. Something I'm weak in, he doesn't care about, so that's good. Plus 21 with the bonus 5 for pipeline, which I was surprised Northwestern actually has a pipeline in Texas. I did not buy that, just to let you guys know. I was surprised Northwestern actually has Texas as a pipeline state right off the bat. Something I did not know. Pro potential, here we are. C for me, C for Baylor. It's above average. Can't really skip it at this point, so I'll just make the pitch to Jeremy White. He can become an excellent pro punter if he comes to Northwestern. And maybe he thinks so, maybe not. Plus 33. So there we go. And a total of 306, and what is that, a minus 39, quick math, for Baylor. So we'll see how far I move up. You could also attack Kansas too. I could have compared with Kansas, the number 2 school, but I figured I'll go after the number 1 school. Hopefully I can remain in the hunt until he comes for the week 6 visit. So I'm not going to go through the whole list here of my recruiting board. I'll do one more. And I'll do one against a school that is pretty prestigious, like Notre Dame. This will be an example here. I'm going after this 5-star wide receiver, pie in the sky, but am I number 6 on his board actually? Yeah, but I'm 740 points behind Notre Dame. So I'll show you how it is when you're recruiting against a powerhouse